Your career has spanned communication, marketing, raising millions for groundbreaking projects. What's one moment early in your career that sparked your interest in helping purpose-driven brands connect with their audience?
Yeah, well, there have been a couple. When I first started my company, I volunteered on the board of an organization called Keep Abreast Foundation. And they're a nonprofit, and they make a bracelet called I Love Boobies bracelets. And so I don't know if you've seen those. They became kind of a huge movement. It really inspired a lot of people to get excited. And what I realized is, it went far beyond just this idea of breast cancer awareness and education. When actually we ended up taking that movement all the way to the Supreme Court, because people believed in it so much that they said, you know what, I want to fight for my right to have this, wear this bracelet. And so for me, really seeing very early on that power of starting with something that seemed so simple like a bracelet, but then became something that people were so passionate about, all over the world, that was really inspiring and really cool to see.
Making those little tangible icons that people can connect with and making them very purposeful must create a very rich thing to pull from for your value bases. But how are you balancing the messaging? Because there's a big message behind this, it's a comical statement on this bracelet. How are you balancing like that messaging in the actual product and making sure it's not getting lost or misunderstood?
Well, I think in this case, and for every company, especially a nonprofit, it really goes back to your mission. I think Keep Abreast does a great job of having programming and having ways to interact with their community that go far beyond just a single bracelet. So the bracelet is really a symbol, and it's a symbol of the movement. And so I think it's very important to have a physical, tangible item, but then also have programs. So they're out, it's their 25th anniversary. They're out at the work tour right now, and they're connecting with their audience, and they're there where their community is. So there's an icon, there's a symbol, but there's also, it's really an engagement. And so there's also a path to get in front of the people and get in front of your audience and be a part of your community and engage in a really relevant way.
Thank you for doing that. Really appreciate it.